Hi friends. Now today let's try to understand what are rational numbers. Rational numbers. By definition, rational numbers are in the form of P by Q. Remember that P and Q are both numbers. Okay. So this is P. When I write P or Q, it's just a denotation, and P and Q actually are numbers. And these numbers have a specific identity based on which you can define a rational number. Now let's understand when if I am writing P by Q, okay, what is P called in P by Q? P is basically called a numerator. See, these terminologies are very important for a person who is learning mathematics, because whenever a tutor tries to explain you using these terminologies, we shouldn't get confused. Okay, we should know that if he says P by Q, or if he says 1 by 2, 1 is the numerator part and 2 is the denominator. Okay, so Q is the denominator. I hope you're able to read what I'm writing. Okay, and when I say by definition, so rational numbers by definition are denoted as P by Q, where P and Q are numerators and denominators, and P is an integer. If you remember what integers are. So if you want to learn about integers, you can go to my chapter integers. You can understand what integers are. Just to sum it up, I'll just tell you, integers range from minus infinity to plus infinity. You need to define infinity basically. Yeah, you can, supposing for the example's sake, I give infinity as number 100, so I can say it is integers range from minus 100 to plus 100. Okay, so P has to be an integer and Q is not equal to 0. Q can never be equal to 0 for this P by Q to be a rational number. So if I am giving some examples to you, okay, I'll have to add this 1 by 2. Okay, so P, is it an integer? Yes, it's an integer. Q, is it equal to 0? No. So 1 by 2 becomes a rational number. Okay, becomes a rational number. Okay, sorry about this. And let's take another example. So if I say 2 by 0, okay, if you remember, by definition 2, the P part of the rational number is 2, which is correct, and Q, as we know, the Q cannot be equal to 0, and in this case it is equal to 0, then 2 by 0 is not a rational number. Okay, is not a rational number. So to sum it up, rational number, it is in the form of P by Q, where P is the numerator and Q is the denominator. P needs to be is an integer part, has to be an integer, and Q is not equal to 0. Then it's a rational number. Examples are here. You can write down few examples for me in the comment section. I shall revert back on the same. Thank you.